Hawaii may look like paradise, but here's the strange truth. Of the 1.4 million people who live in the islands, nearly 1 million are crammed onto Oahu, while the rest of the islands, including the massive Big Island, remain surprisingly empty. Why are some of Hawaii's most beautiful islands almost uninhabited, and what makes living there nearly impossible? Long before statehood, native Hawaiian communities lived across the archipelago, but today, over 70% of Hawaii's population lives on Oahu, even though it makes up less than 10% of the state's land area. What caused this imbalance? The story: Kauai, Molokai, and Lanai each face their own limits too. Maui attracts millions of tourists, but strict zoning and rugged terrain make housing scarce and expensive. Kauai caps building heights to protect its garden island charm, which keeps communities small. And Molokai and Lanai, their tiny populations often resist large-scale development altogether. The bigger picture. So why doesn't Hawaii just balance things out? The answer comes down to infrastructure and cost. Oahu holds the state capital, the main airport, the biggest hospital system, and the majority of jobs. Traveling between islands isn't as simple as driving across state lines. It's a $100 flight over open ocean. That means businesses, schools, and healthcare naturally cluster on Oahu, pulling more people in and locking the cycle in place. But here's the twist. This concentration is becoming unsustainable. Oahu struggles with traffic, overcrowding, and some of the highest housing costs in America. Meanwhile, the other islands face disasters, zoning restrictions, and limited infrastructure that make them difficult alternatives. Hawaii's future depends on finding a balance, protecting its natural beauty, while creating room for communities to thrive beyond Oahu's crowded shores. So what do you think? Should Hawaii expand development across the other islands, or is it better to keep them untouched? Let me know in the comments.